That was Jane, and she was my mother, Gail's best friend for how many years, Jane? 44 years. And she's my second mom. And she's been my mom this whole week. So my name is Carrie Lavender, and I'm Gail's daughter, and I have to say that is a huge privilege to be her daughter. She is a bright light, and she lived for peace, and she left in peace. I just want to let you know that we're handing out 2 sets of flyers today. One of the flyers is Lavender, in honor of Gail Lavender, Stephanie Gail Lavender. And it's got her biography that we put together this week to the best of our memory. She did so many good things while on Earth. So it's got a biography of all her great humanitarian causes to which she devoted her life. And also, there's another one that's got tributes written, another flyer with tributes written by people from both of the groups that are here today. And if you didn't get those, who are the people with the flyers? You want to raise your hand? And maybe you want to look for them, because I think it's worth reading both of those flyers. They have great information. So anyway, we called my mom the Chief, not just the kids, but a lot of her friends, we all called her the Chief. One of the Chief's major goals in life was to educate the public about war, profiteering, and propaganda, to save the lives of our troops and all people, and to prevent unnecessary international conflicts and misunderstandings. She was a great educator and had a gift for discerning truth and uncovering lies. So we plan to make a website in her name with links to her favorite independent media and news resources. And this is to carry on the Chief's legacy as a peace and humanitarian educator. The Chief was concerned, my mom was very concerned by the recent polarization of the 2 groups here at this corner. Very concerned, between the Chester County Peace Movement and the Chester County Victory Movement. Even in her very last conversations with me, she expressed her great hope that these 2 groups would seek a peaceful approach to dialogue, to find common ground, and come to listen to and learn from each other, to understand and respect one another. Chief and I discussed this at length on various occasions, and she was passionate about this. Our family is very touched by the words of appreciation in the flyer being handed out, and these words expressed by members of both of these groups. Rich Davis is the leader of Chester County Victory Movement, and in this handout, he wrote, quote, "She," meaning Gail, "was one of God's angels here on earth," end quote. Barbara Cunningham, also of the Victory Movement, wrote that Chief was the peacemaker, a ray of sunshine, and she also wrote, Barbara also wrote, quote, "Maybe, just maybe, we can learn to treat each other with mutual respect as adversaries and learn to coexist on the corner. I believe in my heart that God has brought us all together for some purpose, and maybe Gail was the key. She truly was a wonderful woman," end quote. Barbara wasn't able to make it today because she's with the Patriot Guard Riders supporting the family of a Marine who just died. Chief and I believed that the powers that be aim to polarize this nation, and Chief and I saw that that's what's happening here. But we also saw that this weekly gathering has the magnificent potential to set a precedent for this nation, for all of us to reach inside, to search inside, challenge ourselves, to seek truth, understanding, and respect. So if you're here, especially the regulars, from both sides, and I don't really think there are sides, we're all one, okay? Chief and I believe that the people here are ready for that challenge. I live 2 hours away, so I come rarely to the vigils. Chief was the bridge between the 2 groups. This came naturally to her because she spent her life working for civil rights, human rights, and equality for all people. I hope my mother's vision will be realized here on this corner, and in the world, of course. So let's leave the discord of conflict energy behind and find in our hearts a new approach. We are all one, and we must be the change we wish to see in the world. And remember, there are 2 great powers in this world. Love is the most creative power in the world, and fear is the second. So our, I think, major goal as human beings is to learn to create from love. Thank you very much. And now, thank you. Thank you. And that's based on my conversations in the last few months with Chief. I tried to communicate her message. Now, my brother Dan is going to make